Hello, everybody. This is Walrus McFish Sr., and we are back with some more Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. It's Harrigan, the Portalist, the Halfling Artificer of Gozag. And yeah, we're here in a ziggurat. About a third of the way through a ziggurat, and yeah, and that's a pretty interesting place to be, isn't it? Yeah, sorry about those shorter videos yesterday. I thought I had more time to record than I did. But, uninterrupted dungeon crawl recording time is not always a luxury that we can always have. I got other things to do besides dungeon crawl, unfortunately. But I'm back, and I think I should have some more time to record today, right now, definitely. So, yeah, so as I said, we're a third of the way through a ziggurat. How far do we want to push our luck? That's the real question, right? How far do we want to go? The answer is, I don't know. I mean, this last floor here with all these mummies was pretty crazy. The Ring of Shaolin. Did I drop the Ring of Shaolin someplace? I guess I may have, because there's a Ring Pescat that I picked up. Let's make sure not to leave that here, because I sort of wanted the Ring of Shaolin. I can't carry that many items, which means I'd have to drop something else. What could we drop? Sack spiders, I'm never going to use. Sack spiders. We'll just take some fancy jewelry, honestly. I'd rather take this jewelry. Because I was looking at this ring, too. This Ring Pescat. It's honestly not too bad. Like, I feel like I'd rather have Stytex, just for the time being, just because who knows what we're going to see in a ziggurat. But as a general purpose ring, if we don't need the electrical resistance, we don't need the fire resistance, Pescat sort of gets the job done, and look how much of a magical boost it gives us. I don't like that dexterity. It's pretty limited. Like, if we want to cast Singularity all the time, we should definitely consider wearing Pescat. In fact, what does that do for our Singularity if we put on Pescat right now? We're wearing Pescat instead of Stytex. We could theoretically put it on instead of the Ring of Shadows as well. I mean, the Ring of Shadows is specialized, but we do need that See Invisible. We don't really have See Invisible for anything else, unless we use the Sling. But that gives us a Drain 2 Intelligence. Ah, okay. It's still a net gain of Intelligence. I don't know. So if we did that, then how is our Singularity is down by quite a bit. Slightly less hungerful. Probably a little bit more powerful. I'm not sure what our true power is, though, because our spells are a little easier to cast, but less powerful. So we could do that if we're going to try to do Singularity all the time. See, I mean, that's the other thing. We're going through this ziggurat right now, and it seems pretty profitable, but I'm not sure, because eventually we're probably going to have to cast Singularity a lot more frequently. And if we do that, well then, I guess we are going to have to spend more food. But if we use more food, going through this is profitable enough that we could probably finance a food shop. We're almost all the way back up to pre-bribe levels in our gold situation. So maybe this is actually going to be profitable enough that we don't have to care about casting Singularity. The ziggurat is going to pay for itself, and then some. So do I really care for this thing? I mean, this ring is weird, because it gives me the stealth, but it also gives me dexterity -5. So it's like, am I really actually going to be sneaking out? I don't know how that does for our net stealth. Pescat. Why do you have to have that not -5? Intelligence +7 is just so amazing, though. +34 intelligence. We never thought such grandiose thoughts before. I guess we'll hang on to it, and let's give it a go. It'll be slightly less stealthy. If we actually got to try to hit anything, we'll put on Stytex, especially if there's fiery stuff in the equation or electrical stuff in the equation, right? It feels a little bit weird to be bare of my electrical resistance, and my fire resistance is fine, honestly. I just want to make sure that I don't have electrical problems. So we'll give this a try. And let's uncurse everything as well. We got cursed stuff. Yeah. Put on anything else that might be cursed. Put on that as well. Yeah. And anything else? Probably not. Uncurse it. And wield that. Yes. Anything else? Nope, we're all good besides that. Uncurse it. And now go back to the way things ought to be. We'll try Pescat, we'll try Amulet, Ruenti, as usual. And I guess we'll go Ring of Shadows. We got a lot of good ring choices. But I sort of like being able to sneak into these ziggurat floors with the Ring of Shadows, at least. Alright, so anyway, enough talking. Let's jump down and go at least one more floor. I mean, we could leave at any time, right? We could leave anytime we feel like it. Nothing holding us here. But I feel like we got another floor in us. I feel like we got at least a few more floors in us until we really feel like, I would love to get at least more than one scroll of recharging. Having one scroll of recharging is great. Having this potion of commutation is great. But it's even better than one potion of commutation. 2 potions of commutation. It's a slippery slope. What's that over there? Something pink? I can't see it. I could just see it a second ago. I knew it was something pink. What is it? What is it? It's a warped longsword. Well, it's not exactly for us. There's a bunch of demons and some vampires and some zombies. So what is this? Like, I don't know. You think it's like a... I'm hoping not to see any hellions or fiends or anything like that. There's a bunch of dudes, a bunch of twos. If I could stab some of those twos, then the rest of it would just, you know, clear itself. But that's not going to happen, of course. So let's cast Singularity right here in the middle. Space collapses in on itself. We'll get up our buffs and join in the fun, probably. Right? All these guys will just die, though, eventually. Balrog is going to die. All these guys should die pretty quickly. Yeah, Singularity implodes, but do we really have much more to worry about? I think we should be able to take out the Reaper as the last significant threat. Yeah, Reaper devoured by reality, and we're doing it clumsily, too. I mean, we also just recently got those gloves, which cancels it out a little bit. Again, I'm not sure if it's a good idea to be wearing, like, the Fencer's gloves, which are a powerful artifact which enchants dexterity, with this weird absent-minded professor ring, which reduces our dexterity here. And maybe those effects probably have some sort of anti-magical effect with each other. Probably not exactly a stable magical configuration, but we're okay. You know, we don't care about stability. We can deal with that. And what do we got? Demon Lip of Venom, Crystal Hand Crossbow. Interesting. Legendary deck of cards, whatever. Manual, we'll check it out. What is it? Something interesting. Manual of Armor. Aw, man, we were just training armor. Alright, well, we'll take it. I can't resist having a manual. What are we going to drop? Are we just going to drop our last box of beasts? I mean, we can't. If we need a beast, I'll just use the Horn of Garyon. I'm done with boxes of beasts. They were cool while they lasted. They helped me out a little bit. I haven't been using my rods recently either, to be honest. What do we got here, though? Warped Longsword, Demon Trident, Crystal Ball, we don't need it. Scrolls of Blinking, yeah, that's definitely going to come in handy. Runed Helmet, which we have already, a +2 Helmet of Intelligence. I love that, you know, oh, Scroll of Recharging, so we could just leave right now, right? No problem. Yeah, we could definitely leave. We could leave right now and feel great about our situation. Thanks, Ziggurat, for all your treasure. Oh, whoops. I accidentally went one floor deeper. My bad. Well, I guess we gotta fight one more floor here. Mummy floor. It's a mummy floor. There's an Anubis guard. Okay, so we know how to deal with mummies. And that's with black holes. Black hole versus mummy. It's like if you were playing Mega Man, you would definitely fight Black Hole Man first, and then use his power against Mummy Man. Okay, so here comes the mummies, and there's the the two greater mummies. And there's another one of those Bennu. I have no idea what a Bennu is. Let's look at that. Sacred self-created sunbirds, representative of rebirth. They have ascended past the cycles of life and death, and readily call upon aspects of both. Famously, they may rise forth from death in a burst of flame, though common portrayals leaves out how unholy these flames are. That's a grammatical mistake, isn't it? It should be, though common portrayals leave out how unholy these flames are. Interesting. Unholy flames? So is it like a phoenix? It sounds like a phoenix. Why don't you call a phoenix a phoenix? They used to have phoenixes in this game, you know, up in the holy realm. I think they removed them because they thought it was too annoying how they kept resurrecting all the time. There were a couple other monsters like that they removed because they thought it was too annoying with all those resurrection holy abilities. But anyway, here's a Bennu now. It's a weird mummy version. Mummy Phoenix. It's a phoenix, I'm going to say it. Let's get in a Singularity down here near this Bennu, I guess, and the greater mummies are also over here. So let's try it in this corner right here. Seems appropriate. Although maybe up here we get the best spread, honestly. Let's do it up here. I feel like that's really my best choice. There's 3 greater mummies over there. So maybe we should like back away then and let this stuff do its work, because I don't want to get tormented. So let's just like step out of range of as many mummies as possible, because hopefully that Singularity is just going to do its thing. Now, see, can I get out of range of a Singularity? Like, if I can see the Singularity, does that still work? I begin to rot, because all these death curses travel at superluminal speeds and destroy me even from a distance. Okay, so even though I can't see the Singularity, it continues to work. One advantage over traditional summonings, I suppose. You know, that's really just summons that if they can't see you, they're like, you know, that wasn't in the contract, buddy. You know, I gotta stay within line of sight at all times. Part of the summoning spell, I guess. Most of these guys should hopefully die. I'm sure my Singularity is going to disappear eventually. Let's deal with this rotting. A quick potion of curing is probably appropriate. Body's racked with pain. I hate that. But these guardian mummies, how are you feeling? Moderately damaged. Still getting bathed in translocational energy. No, they're not. That's unfortunate. See, that thing doesn't have as good of a radius as I would like. So let's just try to get away from here. Yeah, we can see that one greater mummy. Is this thing collapsed? Alright, I'm not seeing a singularity anymore. So the singularity is done. Let's cast another one. Just really, you know, I mean... Oh, miscast singularity and spun around. That's hilarious. Not. Something in the way. Let's cast another singularity down there. I think ought to do it. Cool, because you should be bathed in translocational energy. No, but let's step downstairs to maybe... We'll step down to the south and maybe encourage them. Twist the greater mummy apart. Please, yeah, just twist those greater mummies all over the place. You are bathed in translocational energy, right? You know, this guy is right next to a singularity. He's got to be in translocational energy. Maybe I should throw out some clouds as well. Let's try that. I'm going to take one step down here. Bennu blazes out fine. Yeah, just blaze out or whatever. Whoa. Bennu renews itself in a burst of flame. Okay, well, our thing... It just mentioned that our lamp of fire is recharged. So let's give that a go, I guess. Let's fire a lamp of fire up over at you. You're severely damaged, so let's see if we can finish you out. You're going to get finished out, Mr. Mummy. Don't... Okay, we didn't suffer any serious damage. Mummy being destroyed and everything like that. Severely damaged, almost destroyed. Where are you at? Heavily damaged. We can always control blink away at any second as well. Can I hit that greater mummy with the File of Floods? Let's do it. Missed, unfortunately. Fire elemental is destroyed. Yeah, hopefully... Okay, there's no more translocational energy. These black holes don't last nearly as long as you would like, huh? Where's the other greater mummy? There's one greater mummy here and one greater mummy... Where are you, buddy? Is that a greater mummy up here? Greater mummy blocked by the wall. So I'll place another one like right here. Nice. Satisfying crunch, satisfying crunch. Haven't been tormented too much either. And there's a mummy priest, which should hopefully get torn apart really quick. Right? I can't see this area, but I have to imagine that that square is bathed in translocational energy. Right? Does it say so? There's a singularity. I would love to see whether or not it was in translocational energy or not. It does seem to extend out that way to a knight's distance or further. Right? So I think that mummy should be vulnerable. And so should the greater mummy, perhaps? I hope. I'm not sure. Let's get out the Rod of Clouds and see what we can do about this. Maybe add to the fun. Oh, no. Okay, so we're getting racked with pain here. That's not as much fun as I thought it was going to be. Should we quaff a heal wounds? We don't have a heal wounds. We got a recharging, though, so is it worth maybe one heal wounds? 68. That's better. I wielded a manual of armor. I dropped my Rod of Clouds. Oh no, I gotta... I might have accidentally dropped something important. Right? I hope I didn't drop something important. But it's okay. I'm accidentally wielding a manual of armor right now, which is definitely not what I wanted to do. Let's get out the Rod of Clouds, or Rod of Shadows, I guess. I wanted to use Rod of Clouds, but it's all cursed. Ugh. Well, it's better than wielding the manual of armor, I guess. Fire, evoke it out this general direction. Blast these guys. Really cloud my elementals in singularity. I guess not. Can I do it up this way and not and sort of avoid them? I would love to hit that guy, but not that guy. How about let's do it up like... No, it's not going to work. I'm not sure. Alright, let's just control blink away, to be honest. Control blink over there. Alright, Mummy Priest is being destroyed. Translocation skill is rising. Singularity is still happening here. So let's try to just shoot Rod of Clouds down in this direction, I guess. Roaring Flames. That works. Alright, I can work with that. How are we doing on... Okay. It's not as good as I thought things were going to be. I guess we could try this Disc of Storms for a while. I got one more Singularity in me. Maybe I should cast that. I'd love to get this mummy out of the equation, this greater mummy, if possible. So let's do that, maybe. Try to suck him in. On the other hand, I would love to have a control blink if possible. We could also just go to the exit. That might have been the wiser plan after all. Why fight these super tough floors if I can just leave? We're badly rotted. Let's cure. You do a potion of curing here. Near starving, which I don't like. Slightly contaminated, which I don't like. Almost destroyed. I wish he would get destroyed. Not quite enough to make that happen. Got myself into a little bit of a bad spot here. But we still have 3 scrolls of blinking. I'd like to step up and around here. We're not dead yet. Not by a mile. I'm going to just read a scroll of blinking. Get over here. Okay. You know, that's something. Let's not even capitalize on the loot. Can we see the stairs right now? Let's try to just get to the stairs. Singularity implodes. Let's get to the stairs and limp away from this floor. If we get tormented again, I'll consider Greater Mummy. Yeah, don't torment me for like 1 second more. Yeah, go downstairs. Yeah, we're fine. Okay. And it looks like this is going to be a slime floor, based on the fact that it's enclosed in this wall. Just gotta eat that bread ration. Yeah, well, we're good. You know, we're good. Acid blob coming around the corner. That's not so good, but it's like, who cares? Yeah, unfortunately we got some cursed stuff, huh, don't we? So let's take care of that. Remove curse. That's gonna wake him up, I guess, but not really, actually. Whoa. No. Okay, so I maybe I should have just left. Maybe that would have been the wiser plan. I got my scroll of recharging and I should have left. Let's see how we feel about this floor. This one might be like our last floor if we survive. Okay, so what do we do? I guess my warp weapon phase shift is what I want to do right now. Getting corroded, I hate that. Giant orange brain, why don't you not drain my intelligence or anything real quick? I mean, that would be like ideal. I just want you to die and then let me like take care of these guys one at a time and heal up. Can you do that for me, buddy? Can I just like airstrike you? Yeah, that's fine. So there's not too many guys here. Oh, we're getting fed upon. Come on, man. I'm wearing my fancy amulet here. Can't you tell my intelligence is beyond your comprehension? We've still got distortion and stuff going on here, so I think we're okay relatively. Take care of this jelly here first because I feel like that's the most important thing. We don't want to get mega corroded. So that's the thing. I'd rather be able to build up my... Okay, well, let's get our warp weapon back as soon as we get the chance. Alright, or maybe we can use Rod of Clouds. No. I don't care about that. Do that. Rod of Clouds. So let's just get everybody all in this sort of general area. The Rod of Clouds. Freezing Vapors. That seems to work pretty well against slimes, I bet. And wield my Quick Blade of Flaming. And get up, I don't know, better evasion, I suppose. We'll get more warp weapon here. This is fine. We don't want to get mutated. I hope we don't get mutated. No problem. We still have our deflect missiles up, so I think it's pretty likely that we're fine. Take out this Azure Jelly with our Flaming Quick Blade should probably be fine, right? I mean, it can hurt me for quite a bit, but also vice versa. And then this Shining Eye should just get killed by the Freezing Vapors because even though it's a giant eyeball, it still can't see why kids love the taste of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Okay. You know what? That wasn't too bad. I repair my equipment. Okay, that makes me feel a lot better too. I've got my equipment back in order. Yeah, these jellies are not very smart. Great Orb of Eyes died even in the lingering vapors. Can heal up a little bit and feel good about maybe hunting some slimes. Maybe not, though. I mean, we're never going to have a chance to truly rest here. So let's try a singularity free strategy here. Just sort of back into the corner and use our distortion blade. This is relatively okay. I'm feeling okay about this. Make sure they don't get into any Titanic status or anything like that. And if they did, we could probably just disperse them. See, this is no problem. Literally no problem. Go to the abyss. GoldenEye or whatever. Who cares? Who cares, right? Who cares? It's just those mummy floors. It's those dang mummy floors. You know, that's what messes with you. Most of the floors are fine. Then you get a mummy floor. If we get a mummy floor, I think the option is just to leave. Unfortunately, I mean, our ability to use Control Blink is going to diminish as we go. But I'm glad we didn't die, right? See, no problem. Harrigan laid on his feet. No problem. Ziggurat 12 complete. 5 scrolls of teleportation, 3 scrolls of recharging, made it all worthwhile. A scroll of acquirement, are you kidding me? That's so nice. A crude ring mail, we gotta check it out. It could be better than Ufuthris. I somehow doubt it, but you know, who knows. Sack of spiders, a new kind of rod, a ring of teleportation we already got, book of battle, who cares. Money and teleportation, so nice. Embroidered hats, interesting stuff. A new kind of book, which we'll check out. Well, let's use the scroll of acquirement first so we can check it out. Read scroll of acquirement, and I think I gotta use it. I could use it on money. That'd be an interesting use of it. I guess that's not a bad possibility for a greedy guy like me. But you know what? I've been looking for boots this whole game. I guess I'm likely to find some kind of boots in the ziggurat here, but maybe scroll of acquirement will take a look at me and say, man, your boots are a little bit lacking. I think that is the way the code works for the acquirement. So maybe we can get better boots, maybe a better hat. That's an artifact here. Something that appears at my feet. It's a pair of embroidered gloves. I'm never going to look at that. There's no way that's better than the fencer's gloves. You have failed me, acquirement. I'm sorry. Okay, so we could check this out. Sack of spiders. What did I pick up? Did I pick up the sack of spiders? I don't want any sacks of spiders anymore. Or what did I pick up? Armor stealth. I gotta read through these manuals, man. I got no time. I gotta just like study. I gotta cram through these manuals. There's cursed amulets in my inventory. Should I just ditch the great sling? Am I ever really gonna use the great sling? Let's be realistic. No. Ditch the great sling. Although I'm still trying to figure out what filled up my inventory exactly. Oh, was it the it was the royal jellies. I see. Check out this ring mail, sure. Oh. It's good. It's really good. I mean, it's the same enchantment as the Futhrus. The strength is cool, I guess. Not really for our character, but the slaying is hard to ignore. Stealth minus, I mean, it goes against what our character believes in. You know, I really do appreciate the fact... I can't give up Ufuthrus. I mean, this name is less pronounceable. Kaikwos or whatever. It's good, but... yeah, I mean, it's hard to give that up. We just got some slaying. I guess I can justify that. What do we got? Drop the sack of spiders. We're more interested in this weird ruined rod. Rod of ignition, we already got one of those, and we discarded it a long time ago. We have to definitely set our... wait, what did I do? Wield A. I need to set I equals... no, what am I doing here? I... okay, wait, equals IK, that's right. No. Okay, equals I capital K to C. That way I will not accidentally wield my manual of armor again. I hope. Embroidered hats. My pack is full because I picked up a potion of invisibility. Nah, we don't need that. Book of Beasts. Nah, we don't need that either. Okay. So interesting. I guess we'll leave the Great Sling here. You know what? I've made that decision. We can't be carrying around tons of bullets and stuff everywhere. It's an interesting Great Sling. It's a cool Great Sling, but you know, no slings this game. So, you know, are we feeling good to go down? It's real addictive, right? What do you think, Gozag? Gozag says, take care of the pence. You know, that might be... you might argue that that is saying, you know, I mean, take the safe route and leave the ziggurat. But I think reading between the lines a little bit, I think ziggurat is telling us that we need to look at the bottom line here. You know, we need to make sure that we're bringing enough revenue to make sure that our bribe-heavy strategy is going to make it worthwhile. So I feel like he's saying, let's keep going for another floor and make sure that this profitable venture doesn't come to an end. You know, that slime floor was easy. The mummy floor was the tough one. If we get another slime floor, an orc floor or something like that, let's see if we get something, if we luck out on the theme. That's what we're interested in. It's demon spawns or chaos or something like that. Yeah, it's a pan floor or something like that. I hope that doesn't mean that there's many pan lords. How many of you guys can see invisible? You can. Not all of them. He can. Most of them can. There's a few of them that can. Let's be honest. And there's a Hell Sentinel. We have, magic... Okay, he hit us with magic resistance, and there's a Tormentor. So, you know what? We could just leave from this floor, or we could try to hit him with, a Singularity. There's that Hell Sentinel up there. Yeah. So we could use a Singularity here. How about let's try a Singularity? Singularity right in here. Crunch him in. Get up my buffs, I guess. And I don't know if that Hell Sentinel is actually going to hit me with Hellfire here. So you know what? Let's try to stand our ground and fight a little bit. We can actually get them over here a little bit. Oh, it is a Hell Lord over there. So you know what? Let's not waste our magic. Let's just blink out of here. I don't trust myself on this floor. Got hit with a bunch of lightning. I don't have my lightning resistance anymore. Yeah, that's a problem. And there's a Tormentor right next to us. So we'll just blink out to the next floor. There's a Ice Fiend over there. Blink out. We'll head down. Uh-oh. So this time we can't teleport out. And maybe that should be a wake-up call for us. If we can't handle that floor, we couldn't handle the floor like 2 floors below us. You know, maybe that means that we're getting to the point that we're stretching our limits here. But it's just a spider floor. So maybe we can make an argument that this should be like our last floor or something like that. And if we remember, the last time we were here, invisibility worked very well. That was a few levels ago, but invisibility is fine. It didn't work, did it? Oh, I've got bad contamination. Oh, yikes. Well, sorry, that was really my bad. I shouldn't have been blinking around like so crazy. I'm caught in the web. Feel my power leaking away. I hope I become less contaminated soon, because I was really hoping to be invisible. But I think we're okay, relatively. I mean, it would be nice if we had like a Singularity or something, but we can back away like into this corner and just sort of generally tab. We have a Distortion Blade. Even if it weren't a Distortion Blade, right? I bet we could still handle it. And I hope we don't mutate any more than we have to. Right? We're fine in general. We could throw down a Mephitic Cloud next time we have the opportunity, I guess. Or maybe like a phase shift or something like that. Now, we don't even have our... Okay, we don't even have... Oh! Sure, let's just make sure we have a Mephitic Cloud in the area. And maybe... Oh, I'm held as well. Let's make sure we take care of that. This is fine, and I hope I become less contaminated as well in the near future, because I'm not enjoying that fact. But I'm also killing these guys, eventually. We'll use the Rod of Clouds for the time being. Yeah, Rod of Clouds will do it. Get a Rod of Clouds up in this general area, and negative energy. That's a great thing to blast them with. They should all die relatively easily. And he's got a Orb of Destruction angled my way. I didn't even notice that, but he should die relatively quickly to this negative energy. Let's just back off real quick. I think if I take one step to the southwest, it'll be less likely to hit me. I hope. Yeah, as right now it's in between me and that spider, so hopefully it'll hit him instead. Oh no, not anymore. So I think I should even take one more step south. You're drained, you're drained. Alright, I didn't get hit, I don't think. You guys should all just be drained to the point of death. I am near starving, which I hate, but maybe one more cloud in this general area, so it's like I've got so many clouds you just don't even know what to think. Out of range? Okay, over here. I am starving, but we got poison gas. Let's make sure to eat something. Let's eat one of these royal jellies. Okay, we are slightly poisoned, and there's a torpor snail coming around. But you know what? I feel like on overall... we got a relatively okay situation. Let's make sure we stab this guy. We could always like go berserk or go invisible or something like that. Right, we can go invisible. You can see invisible. Yeah, that's a little bit of a shame. So let's just make sure we have our distortion up first of all. Make sure we can deal with that demonic crawler. Have a way of dealing with you. Yeah, so distortion, deal with the demonic crawlers, because the demonic crawlers are quite a sticky wicket. But this is okay, right? I'm sure the demonic crawler, are you immune to negative energy? Ugh. You stupid demonic crawler. I hate you. Now you're dead. Cool. No problem, though. Right? No problem. Redback, you're not even going to come inside? You little coward? Can't even handle it. Ghost Moth. There's a Ghost Moth. I would love to go invisible against you, but I think we don't even have to. Did we get malmutated at all? We should just be able to take this guy now. I hope my intelligence doesn't get drained anymore. Fine. Finally, we can take a Ghost Moth. Oh, jeez. Alright, mopping up here. It's getting a little tough, right? And I mean, the fact that we have controlled teleport for the first time. I think that the odds that you see controlled teleport increases with the depth. So, for example, here we are in Zig 14. We're about halfway through. I think that means that there's about a 50-50 chance that there's going to be minus CTEL on a floor, which is obviously a big setback. Although, even with minus CTEL, we can have semi-controlled blinks, which is, you know, relatively okay. Getting just huge amounts of gold here. Get up to plus 12,000 just in this floor, possibly, almost. You know what? Maybe we should go until we get up to 12,000. Because 12,000 is where we're at before we bribed Gehenna, right? You know, so that means that it's basically good. That makes sense. That's a reasonable milestone to me. So maybe we should just do like one more floor. Just one more. Scrolls of Fog. We could be using those against Tormentors. Reference book on the snowflakes. Probably not, right? It's all ice stuff. Nah. Okay. Amulet of Vitality for amazing abilities. Regeneration and HP plus. Oh, it's so good. Oh, man. Okay, so it's good. It would be awesome to be able to wear this. Our amulet is great, too, obviously, right? It gives us the cold resistance intelligence that we like. Man, the vitality for that robustness, it's tempting. Let's put this over here for a second, just to see if it's any cool colors. Yeah, it seems to be. Let's see if it has a cool description. This famed amulet greatly improves its wearer's health. That's not very interesting. Not a very interesting description. I'm still tempted, though. Reference book on Frostbite. What is this? Reference book on Snowflakes and Frostbite. That's all pretty lame. We don't care about this ice magic stuff. It's not our style. Oh, Glaive of Prune. That's a really interesting find. Does that have any interesting colors? Nope. It's just as pruny as a prune. But we can't wield a Glaive. Ruined Leather Armor. Interesting. Gold Dragon Armor. Not so interesting for us. Morningstar. Not so interesting. Remove Curse. Enchant Weapon. A Shimmering Tin Ring. What? Say that again. Shimmering Tin Ring. And... yeah. It's okay, but I can't... those stat boosts, you know, those stat failures... I can't help it. I mean, you know, to lose Dexterity and Favor for plus 7 Intelligence is one thing. To lose Intelligence and Dexterity at the same time, we can't have that kind of clumsiness around here. There's a cursed ring of... okay, alright, the game is... it said it's cursed, so the game thinks it's kind of bad. Let's check out this leather armor, though, because... nah, it's not very good. Relatively lame. I guess we could take this vitality. I don't know if we're going to use it. But... it's a good trophy. We could put on the Ring of Shaolin. Maybe we should be wearing these things more situationally. I mean, if we're going into a place where we don't need cold resistance... like, for example, you know, down into, I'm not even sure, Iron City of Dis, you sort of do want a little bit of cold resistance. You never know what you're going to run into down there. So, to be honest, I don't know when we would wear the Amulet of Vitality. But if we can wear it, maybe if we just need to rest up real quick in Hell and we just need a regeneration. You know what, that sort of makes sense. It's good to have a source of regeneration in Hell. I can justify hanging on to this. So, alright. That's fine. All the rest of this we can ignore. And what do you say? One more level for old time's sake. We almost hit 12,000. Let's crack 12,000. Make it, you know, I mean, here. We're more than halfway through a Ziggurat anyway. But you know what? I got one more in me. This is it. This is for all the marbles right here because... oh, it's a minus C telefloor too. So let's hope it's something organic. What do we see? There's gold in here. But it's not a very big floor, so it's not locked into a thing. There's a lightning spire. That's really interesting, but not really. It's a holy floor by the looks of it. Is that it? Yeah, there's an angel sleeping over there. Interesting. We destroyed the lightning spire. Those guys think they're pretty cool with their halos or whatever. and they are pretty cool. Fortunately, we are not undead in this game, so you don't really care too much about these guys. It's not like it's of particularly dangerousness to us if they attack us with their holy wrath here. They're all awake, though. Yeah, there's guys waking up for me. Found a Disc of Storms. Okay, these guys are all electrical resistant, though, right? Yeah, for some reason, angels in this game have a certain resistance to electricity. Let's get buffs up first, get into the corner first here, and then we'll try to use a singularity to our advantage. Pearl Dragon is roused. Oh my. Okay, I don't like this. Can we get a better shroud going on here? And maybe a singularity out here? Okay, singularity is happening, so hopefully that'll help a little bit. Keep a shroud up at all times. Deva is calling down the Wrath of the Shining One upon me, but hopefully these guys have a little bit less HP than they normally would. Cherubs are singing. Oh, so that's part of the problem. Something gores my singularity? Stop attacking my black hole, man. You can't do that. That's against the rules. It's truce against the black hole. Okay, well, hopefully, yeah, these guys are not too happy about... The cherubs should get torn apart. Right? You know, these little Cupid fellows, they cannot withstand the spaghettification of a black hole here, one would imagine. We have distortion here, so hopefully these guys can mostly go to the abyss eventually. Cherub dies. Yeah, let's get a couple of singularities going. Yeah, okay, so this is fine. Yeah, this singularity is lasting longer than it normally would, I guess. Singularity is imploding, so let's get another one. I'm really loving this singularity action here. Make sure it's right in the thick of things. And I am standing in Blessed Fire, and we have RF++, so it's relatively okay. I'm engulfed in Blessed Fire, see, that's a problem for me. Should I consider leaving? I guess maybe if you're not standing in Blessed Fire... Yeah, this guy is not standing in Blessed Fire because he's the one who breathed it. So maybe if I have one more attack... Yeah, I mean, it hurts a little. What's that? Translocational energy. So let's step up to this square, where there's no Blessed Fire. That's fine. Okay, these guys suddenly got distracted somehow. I'm sure they can see invisible to some extent. But if I get a couple of good stabs in here... Whoa, yeah, check this out. Good opportunities for stabs. For some reason, they're all distracted. Are they all very distracted by gold, or they're all distracted by the singularity? Either way. Whatever. They're all going to die. I'm getting smitten or whatever. You know, this is not my best situation, but I'm still at like a third health. I even feel like maybe getting out the regeneration amulet could be a pretty wise idea. Those amulets are slightly cursed. Let's put on vitality for a second. Okay, we need one more singularity. Yeah, unfortunately, maybe I should have cast that before I put on... Oh, wow. So we got slightly hurt. Is it worth using one heal wounds here? I feel like it probably is. Let's heal wounds. Okay, and now we'll regenerate up by quite a bit. Stealth skill going up. Distortion still activated. Shroud is still coming on. We're standing in Blessed Flames. Let's not do that, maybe. I could disperse these guys, too. Wait, am I standing in Blessed Fire? No, I'm not. Okay, so never mind. I must have deflected it or something like that. Ophon almost dead. These guys almost dead. Spellcasting going up like crazy. It would be cool to know Tornado, too. I mean, what's my odds of knowing Tornado? In the middle of this battle. I mean, this battle's nearly over. Let's see what Tornado would be if we had decided to take it into this ziggurat, which would have been a great idea. 56%. We absolutely should have taken Tornado. Maybe we find another Book of the Tempest around here. We'll go ahead and learn that. Ophon, hey, stop it. Stop it. Kill you and I can airstrike you down, right? Hey, you're healing up? No way. You should get destroyed. Airstrike you a couple of times. Come on now. You're an angel, right? You should get blasted apart. Get over here. Fine, go to the abyss. That's fine. Lots of people to keep you company there. Cool, that was awesome. That was a lot of fun. Made it up to 12,000 gold. Ostensibly, that means that we're done with this ziggurat. Right? According to theory, according to what we promised ourselves. We should leave the ziggurat. On the other hand... Ooh, corrosion dexterity amulet. Interesting. Wish I knew about this a second ago, because maybe I could have switched out my Ufuthrus. But honestly, it's not that good. We've got better amulets. Got better amulet choices than that. Book of Minor Magic, Scroll of Blinking, Wizardry, Potions of Haste, Disc of Storms, we already got one. Sack Spiders, we already got one. Brown Potion, that's gotta be Potion of Experience, right? That's the only potion we've never seen before. Potion of Decay, oh, it could be Potion of Decay. So I'm gonna check it out first. Potion of Experience, ah, that's beautiful. Let's go ahead and do it. And what's my, do I still have my manuals? So honestly, I'm gonna quaff this and I'm gonna put it all in my manuals. I don't know if that actually causes my manuals to run out faster, but if it does, good, because we'll clear up those inventory slots. So we'll put it all in armor, and also all in stealth. 50-50. There we go. Cool. Any chance that we finished our manuals? No, but that's okay. That's great, though. Potion of Experience is great loot. You can always appreciate that. And the harmful snowflakes. What is with this in books of snowflakes? We got 4 scrolls of recharging now. No. We don't need any snowflake-related magic. That sounds pretty lame. Warped Rapier. Worth investigating. I'm not sure if we can warp weapon it. Let's just try wielding it. It's okay. Can we warp this? Is that possible? No. See, you can't warp weapon a artifact, which is definitely a reason that we definitely prefer our quick blade. Probably for the rest of the game. We made it up to, if we wear our Amulet of Vitality, it gets us up to 15, well, plus 200 HP, which is cool. Let's uncurse our stuff, just in case we decide we need to, yeah, have this stuff. Yeah. Scots. Any more stuff? No, uncurse it. Alright, now we'll put back on. I don't know, I kind of like having this Vitality. Should that be our default? It could be. Yeah, I kind of like it for now. My intelligence is way low. How'd my intelligence get so low? It's because we're not wearing a good ring. Okay, we're wearing the Ring of Shaolin instead of this +7. Yeah. And then we sort of want to be wearing our intelligence amulet as well. Fine, we'll wear our intelligence amulet for now. We'll wear our regeneration amulet when we need to regenerate up. But for right now, 187 HP is plenty for our purposes. And, yeah, in general, we should be okay. Let me close this window right here. Oh. I don't know if you can hear that outside, but even if you can't, I can hear it. So it's distracting to me. Eat a little bit of something. We can clear up. No more. We can eat a couple of fruits, I guess. So our food situation is not exactly where we want to be. I mean, we're eating strawberries. That's pretty luxurious. But at the same time, I don't know if we really have as many meat rations as we would like to continue. Although with all this gold that we just got, we can obviously finance another food shop or two. We don't have to. I mean, we have enough scrolls of recharging now that I really think I would not try to finance a scroll shop. I'd rather just finance a food shop and get in the rest of these bribes. So we're feeling good. All right, come on, one more, right? We got this. Papa needs a new pair of boots. A better helmet, maybe a better cloak. We haven't seen. There's a lot of things that I was looking for artifacts in. Honestly, that scroll of acquirement could have been a lot less stingy, right? There's a couple of things that could have replaced with amazing artifacts. Let's keep going down. All right, about 50-50 shot again on the controlled teleport. Okay, so we can control teleport on this floor. So all of a sudden, it's immediately feeling a lot better. A bunch of dead bushes and trees or whatever. All right, so that's interesting. Possibly means, well, it's a draconian floor. What do we do against draconians? We go invisible. Fade into invisibility. Yep. You guys are so toast. You don't even know how toast you are. Yeah, I guess they can sort of hit me. But let's take out all these Qs first, if possible. Yeah, take out all the Qs. And then the rest will fall. I mean, is there any orbs of fire or anything? I mean, I know this seems to be like a Zot-themed floor, but I guess not. None of these Qs can seriously see invisible. Is there nobody who can see me? I guess that one demon can. Excuse me. Yeah. This is fine. How long can this invisibility last up? I haven't been paying attention for any flickering messages or anything. I probably should. Yup, but this is fine. I just love to take out as many Qs as possible. You can go to the Abyss. Alright, so now all of a sudden we're back visible again. But you know what? We got the ability to confuse these people. We've got the ability to use a rod of clouds or something. Let's just send a rod of clouds up in this vicinity. Fire stuff. Okay, that's something. Yeah. I think we're going to be okay. Yeah, right. We're going to be fine. I could cast a singularity if I have to. Yeah. Sure, how about one singularity down here? Just to do it, one singularity right in here. I can't resist. Yep, satisfying crunch. You know it's satisfying. All these guys are just going to get really, really warped out of existence here. Yeah, armor skill going up like crazy. All of these skills are going up. Our armor might break 30 pretty soon if we get enough armor skill. Stealth skill going up as well. Standing in a fiery cloud, but who cares? Not me, not really. Go to the Abyss. Everybody die. And that was a good meaty floor too, right? Plenty of profit on that floor. Low investment, just an invisibility in a cloud and a singularity. Yeah, it costs about a ration's worth. But look at all that gold we got. We just got like 500 gold. Excuse me. Maybe I should stop soon just because my voice is killing me. We got a scroll of holy word. That might be worth carrying around, but another potion of experience? Can't resist that. Let's try it one more time. Potion of experience. We'll try the same thing. I don't know if that's making a difference. But more armor and more stealth, I mean... It seems like a pretty good investment. Yeah, alright. Cool, cool. Happy with all this stuff. Embroidered cloak, it might be better than what we have. Guardian spirits. Fen folio, we've seen that. That was pretty cool. Swamp book. Fine plate armor, nah. Drop the sack spiders, nah. Enchant weapon. New kind of ring. What are we talking about here? Let's put that on, I guess. Ring of fire, nope. Don't care. Ring of shadows instead. Because that's like our signature item. Near starving. We'll deal with that in a second. Don't worry about it. Thin glowing rod, what do we got? Plus 5 iron rod. I have no idea what that does. Metallic shrapnel. Interesting. You know what? I'm going to take that over my rod of inaccuracy. Because I never use it anyway. So I'm going to do it. I'm going to drop my rod of inaccuracy. And now I'm going to set equals sign I Z to my new I, which also makes sense because it's I for iron shot as well as inaccuracy. Makes perfect sense to me. Drop this crystal ball. We don't need any of that. Okay, that's fine. That was fun. So just one more floor, right? That was what we were talking about? Oh, potion of beneficial mutation. Alright, so should we go with that? Should we just quaff that? I feel like let's go with that right now. I mean, who knows if we're going to get mutated in the future. Let's just quaff. We can clear up 2 inventory slots right now if we just quaff cure mutation. We don't have that, right? Yeah, no amulet of resist mutation right now. So quaff cure mutation. Nice. How does that do for our singularity? Singularity is at 14%. It's not terrible. It's still definitely castable. And our intelligence is low, too. We could cure that back up. We have 6 potions of restore abilities now, but I feel like it's not worth it for just 3 intelligence drain. I mean, you know, we're just a little befuddled right now. You know, we had a couple whiskeys before we came into the ziggurat. You got it to get your nerve up. All right, now we'll try this potion of beneficial mutation. Hopefully it doesn't get canceled out by my robust halfling genome. I feel fantastic for a moment. Are you serious? What's the deal with you halflings? I feel like that doesn't happen, like, all the time. I feel like that's just me getting relatively unlucky. Scroll of Holy Word. We could take it. That could be useful in hell. Would I rather have that than something else? Plus 5 iron rod. Seems pretty awesome. I just have to keep that around. I wish I could be done with these spells. Oh, I've got 2 more slots open now, so sure, let's take that Holy Word. And, yeah, I'm pretty sure we're just going to do one more floor, right? That's the idea. Just one more floor. How many spell levels we got left? 2 spell levels left. It's not very many. I don't know what kind of spell we could learn with only 2 spell levels left, but maybe we could figure something out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Magical force warping space down here, but we can't teleport. Alright, so this is the thrill. What do we got? Demons, more demons. Oh no, is this a... Oh, it's an Abyss 4. Okay, so it's Abyss. I think we can deal with this. Maybe I should put on my resist mutation here. Let's try it. Alright, resist mutation. We just cleaned up our genome. Now let's just throw up a singularity in here, I guess, before they even have a chance to notice. Yeah, we know. And hopefully it'll be more powerful, too. So let's just throw a singularity right in the middle here. Yeah, nice. Alright, so you guys just get crunched in. And I'll just leave. I'll just head over here to the corner. It's whatever. Yeah, you guys can just sort yourselves out. I'll get out my buffs or whatever and deal with this. Oh, no. I didn't mean to warp my weapon here. So let's warp this. Yeah, there we go. We're fine. Yeah. Okay, we're going to get a little sick. It's an executioner over there. That's a little nasty. There might be ancient liches and stuff here, too. But I feel like if we ground ourselves a little bit less firmly in the material plane, we're going to be okay. We might get slightly malmutated. How about a singularity over here? Yeah. You know, one purple asterisk begets another, as they say. And my vision blurs, which is just a transient mutation, so that's not going to last long. We don't have to be worried about that. Yep, not really. Cool, yeah, this guy's getting torn apart by the forces of the singularity. And it's really not so bad. Singularity is gone now. But I think maybe we don't have to use a singularity against these guys. Maybe we do, though. Because I hate these guys. It's kind of funny to send these guys back to the Abyss. I'm sure they almost appreciate it. It's just a cheap ride home. Just have to get poked once or twice. I mean, that's the problem. But still, it's better than flying commercial. Am I right? We're getting sickened. I guess that's fair. Random draconians in here. We're good, though. Oh. Spatial Maelstrom. Something did a lot of damage to us right now. But I think we pretty much took out everybody. Oh, Apocalypse Crab. I'd rather not get hit with any sort of nastiness there. You can get confused. Yeah, that's fine. I know that he's an arthropod. He can get relatively confused, right? Are you still in the vapors? No. Here, let's just try to confuse him. I think he's quite vulnerable to that. Oh, yikes. Oh, there's so many Starcurse masses. Okay, we got to take care of this. So let's cast one more, yep, singularity just up here to take care of everybody. So many of them, because they're going to start singing or whatever. I temporarily lost the ability to move. Oh, no! Okay, so, fortunately they all died. Unfortunately, it also took me down to extremely low health. Let's heal up. Better safe than sorry. I don't think I'm going to get paralyzed again, but we have the recharging to back this up now. Maybe that was a little bit wasteful, but I mean, it's just one charge. Just one charge, he says. That one charge could win or lose us the game later on. Maybe, but I mean, I've made a lot stupider mistakes than that. Oh, we weren't regenerating either, so that was part of the problem. We got a little bit more gold out of that floor. Box of beasts, no thanks. Shiny helmet. You know, let's put it on. See invisible. Okay, I mean, that could go with our ability to get rid of our Ring of Shadows, I guess. But I'm also digging this extra intelligence. Certainly. Legendary deck of cards. I guess we can identify this one. What is it? Deck of changes? Nah, whatever. Almanac of Aerial Black Secrets. Curious. But relatively irrelevant for us. Enchant Armor. No. Who cares? Dazzling Scale Mail. Who cares? Not great loot on this floor. Considering that we fought our way through. And we had to use a couple of singularities here. Alright, yeah, we're relatively hungry for it. Yeah, Ziggurat 17 complete. Alright, if we make it through the next one, we'll be 2/3 of the way through. And I'm honestly feeling like at this point it's almost worth just leaving, because we're just burning through more food than we're getting. I wish I could find a nice pair of boots. But we all got stuff that we want in this world, right? You can't always get what you want. I feel like this Ziggurat has proven to us that you can get what you need. I mean, we got those scrolls of recharging. That's good. You know, I mean, we've got 4 more scrolls of recharging to get us through 3 more branches of hell and Zot 5. That's something, and we might find some more along the way. We're going to have to recharge that heal wounds pretty soon, too, you know, so already, you know, I mean, we have spent a couple of charges, too, so let's take that into account. Although we also got thousands more dollars that we can spend. So, overall, I'd say definitely a profitable venture. You can tell my voice is starting to go, and I feel like this character is starting to go too. So let's make sure that we don't blow it here. And we'll just take it one more floor. One more floor. And we can teleport. So this is not even going to be an issue, right? Hopefully this will be a victory lap. That's a Silent Spectre, right? Yeah. So there's going to be a Crypt floor. Or a Tartarus floor, actually, by the looks of it. Yeah, this looks like much more like a Tartarus floor. Right? Yeah, there's a Hellion up there. He's silenced, but I don't think that matters for these guys. I am silenced here, too. So let's back off here and cast a Singularity up here while we still can. Miscast it. Oh, no. Let's try one more time. Yeah, try again. Cast it right in this convenient little hole. That hole is just asking for Singularity. It just fits right in there, spatio-temporally speaking. And now we'll back off. That seems to be a pretty good strategy for these ziggurat floors. This seems to be the sort of groove that we got going. Throw in a surprise Singularity. Wake everybody up. They'll come around. A lot of them will die. And those who don't might come around and find us over here. We didn't get this. Oh, we did get the Silent Spectre, I hope. We are silenced over here. So I don't like that. The Silent Spectre did not die. So we make sure we get our buffs up outside of the silence zone. Because, you know, as soon as the performance starts, there's no flash photography allowed. There's a Curse Toe over there. Yep, so no... We'll just cast Singularity over there. Hopefully the Curse Toe will die. I'm going to cast Airstrike a couple of times, too. Because I'd rather not be dealing with any sort of torment effects, if possible. Right? Can we agree on that, game? No tormenting? You can silence me. Just don't torment me. And there's a Hellion. I can't believe those Hellions aren't awake. Somewhat surprised by that, aren't you? You'd think they would have noticed. You know, they're Hellions. They're here to cause a ruckus. You know, they like to cause mischief and mayhem. In general, generally they're up to no good. But on the other hand, he seems to be pretty sleepy. Maybe I shouldn't, you know, be stereotyping Hellions here. Maybe some of them are like vehicles from StarCraft 2. Time for one more Singularity, definitely. Yep, very dangerous to cast. Who cares? We'll cast it right next to this Hellion because that's the most important thing. And they still didn't wake up. That's too funny. Right, okay, the Hellions should die pretty easily. They seem to be relatively flimsy. I'm silent still, so let's make sure we can get our buffs up here, and then we'll step inside. Nice, yeah, head over here to the Abyss or whatever. Yeah, these, the Silent Spectre still isn't gone. But I feel like we're at the point where we don't care. Took care of that Hellfire threat. Whoa. Reaper hit me with the Scythe of Protection, and now he's blinking over there. Yikes, that hurt more than I expected. Let's make sure that we're dodging some of this and not being stupid. We almost were stupid. We almost just tabbed. I thought I could take a Reaper. Maybe that was a pretty good Scythe of Protection there. But we're okay, right? Reapers ain't got nothing on us. Can disappear, but there's not very much room for you to disappear to in here. Close quarters, nowhere for you to hide inside a ziggurat. That goes for both of us. You know, fair is fair. Hellion and a Tormentor. Alright, so maybe we didn't quite get the last of it. Do you think we can get up and get a stab on these guys? Let's try to get up our buffs before we head inside, at least. And then we'll sneak in from the side. And at least maybe kill some of these guys. Silent Spectre is here, but I'd like to get a stab on this guy if I can. Okay, and then you can just leave or die or whatever. I did get tormented. The last guy we can take out is the Silent Spectre, I guess. Which is pretty funny. Usually that's the first one you'd like to take out, but he was really entrenched there in the back. Pretty tough there. New kind of rod? Nah. Playing deck of cards? Nah. Let's see. New Book of Ice? Nah. Okay, new scroll for charging. Yes, please. Done exploring. Nice. Anything cool? Pitted Scythe we can't use. Rod of Ignition. Yeah, Twisted Short Sword, but we can't use Warp Weapon on it. So we'll ignore it, honestly. Any sort of artifact short blade is not for us. We need to be able to use our Warp Weapon effectively. So as I remember it, we were thinking about doing just one more floor beyond this one because, you know, if you do 2/3 plus 1, That's like, oh, I did 2/3 of a ziggurat, but I also did 2/3 plus one of a ziggurat. That's even better. So I'm thinking that's probably the plan. We'll do just one more ziggurat floor here. No more artifacts worth looking at. No. All right. I'm going to keep going. I am going to do this. I'm going to keep going for a couple more floors. Here's the thing, though. I need to get some water right now. The water in this new place is further away than it was before, so I'm going to be gone for like 20 seconds, all right? So just bear with me. I'll be right back, though. All right, I'm back. Cool, man. Yeah, I just can't keep playing while I'm thirsty. That's a little ridiculous. You can't be playing like that. Because then you got your priorities all in the wrong place. You're thinking about how you need thirstiness in real life rather than dungeon crawl thirstiness. We got to thirst for HP and MP and all this virtual needs in here. So you got to get your real life needs in order first, obviously. Let's eat one more meat ration. Oh, again, we might have to live on fruit for a while. We just open up a food shop here in a ziggurat. That seems like a reasonable thing to do. Or we just keep going. Right? I say let's keep going. I'm good to keep going. You good? We're good. See an orc floor or something. Not even any controlled teleport nonsense. So definitely a crypt floor, one would think, with this Jiangxi. I think that's really the only place where they like to show up. So we use our buffs. There's an ancient champion. Okay, but he's not a tormentor. Anytime I see that bright pink Z like that, that is what? A cursed skull. He is a tormentor. So let's make sure that we have a singularity here. Alright, so he's going to rattle his jaw and do all sorts of nasty stuff. Make sure we have something wielded, actually. Yup. And now we'll get this going on here. Okay, Profane Servitor. This is a little bit dangerous, you'd think this is a little dangerous. But they're all dying well enough, right? Witch should die, Profane Servitor should die. I haven't got tormented yet. What happened to that cursed skull? Did that cursed skull die? My Ringmail of Afuthru is still preventing me from hitting that lich. Man, so even with my armor up to 16, it wasn't enough. I'm glad we trained it more. Because maybe that was impacting me more than I realize. If it's still impacting me. But, I definitely, the more AC, the better. I mean, if I could have AC above 30, I would love it. Destroy the Deep Elf Death Mage. Okay. Singularity implodes. Flayed Ghost is flaying us, but you know what? It's okay, because there's Ancient Liches over there. Got to make sure to have another Singularity in the action right here in the thick of things. Yup, okay, so we got that going on. We still have our Distortion Blade. We still have our EV boost. We can destroy the Profane Servitor. We can hopefully confuse these guys. Sure, why not? Yeah. Confuse. You're going to die. You're going to get warped out of existence, which means my HP problems are solved. Yikes. Okay, there is an Ancient Lich up there. I don't like the fact that I could get tormented by that summon. Or get hit with Hellfire, of course. So I got to get up towards that Ancient Lich. I'm going to actually control Blink up towards him, right next to him. And give him a nice stab. Okay, there's another Ancient Lich down there. That's okay, though. Just don't do it anymore. Okay, yeah. Is our Singularity gone? It's okay. We got 2 more Singularities in us, probably. 1 more Singularity down here. We got to get as many L's in the mix as possible. So we get it right next to this Ancient Lich, but hopefully affecting these other L's as well. Okay, otherworldly noise shaking up here. There's a portal somewhere down here. So we got to just sort of step down here towards the Ancient Liches. Paradoxically. Let's get slightly away from that one. Maybe we should be looking towards a control blink out of here. To be honest. Let's make sure we have that in the bank. Okay, yeah, hopefully the Singularity is doing what it needs to, but hopefully we also can destroy these guys. Ancient Lich is almost dead, and this Singularity is still doing its thing. Alright, come on, so just hit him one more time, hopefully, and then maybe some of those Caco demons will disappear as well. I don't like the fact Ancient Lich has got devoured by reality, so that broke the summoning spell, except on that tentacle up there. Unfortunately, seems to work differently than the other ones. But now it's friendly or something. Maybe it broke the spell after all. I'm not sure. A lot of ghostly flame around here. I don't like that. One more Singularity definitely seems to be in order up here on all this Revenant nonsense. 3 Revenants over here. Make sure that we take them all. Okay, good. Now that there's no more Ancient Liches, I feel relatively confident in actually throwing out, standing my ground and fighting. If it really comes to that, we have, you know, scrolls of blinking if we really need to make a hasty escape. But that wasn't too bad. Singularity gets the job done, huh? Singularity, I mean, it's a level 9 spell for a reason. Smoke pours my hand. I guess I accidentally... I got slapped by that Eldritch Tentacle. That was a pretty dumb move, but it only just made smoke fly from my hands. It was a pretty neat little magic trick, actually. I kind of appreciated that. Yeah, you just die. Okay, good. Intelligence coming back, too, naturally, too. Appreciate that. A little bit more time here in the Ziggurat. You clear your mind a little bit. Maybe it means I could use another potion of whiskey. But we got a potion of experience instead. That's almost as good. It probably is just a nice 17 years scotch here. A lot of memories washes over me. Okay, so we're done with our stealth. That's neat. How about let's just dump it all in armor, especially because I hate the fact that we are still missing turns due to our precious Ufuthrus. Nice. And yeah, I guess that means that we have one more inventory slot here, which is nice. Book of Alchemy. Probably nothing in here that we care about. Not at all. Potion of Experience again. This is crazy. Let's go for it. All armor. Finish my manual of armor and toss it away. So talk about a little bit of a study guide there. You know, I mean, we have a little bit of study-enhancing drugs there. But, you know, Harrigan always studies better after he's had a few shots. So, you know, don't take that as a recommendation for your own personal study habits. It's Anilow's Intricacies of Magic. That's an interesting title. It has only one spell, and that's Shatter. So it's pretty much the opposite of what we care about. If it had Tornado, we would definitely love to try to learn it. I'm not sure what spells we could forget to try to make that work, though. What do we got in here? Read F. Anything in here? Nope. All transmutation spells. Nothing. Another Potion of Experience. Now this is what I call a Zig floor here. And what did I also get? I got something I didn't want. Yeah, this Frostbite book. But, more experience. And this time, excuse me, what I'm going to do, first of all, I'm going to turn armor off for now, because that's plenty of armor. I'm going to turn stealth off for now as well, because that's plenty of stealth. And we'll just keep going the way we were, spellcasting, translocations, and fighting. Maybe even air if I could get Tornado. I mean, I could possibly scrape up the levels for it if I were to do something like forget Summon Forest, because I never use Summon Forest. I could be using Summon Forest in these Zig floors. I really could be doing a lot of cool stuff, but I mean, Summon Forest just seems so puny if I got a Singularity, if I got a black hole in my back pocket here, you know? So maybe we could clear up 5 spell levels, a couple more levels there, and we could get a Tornado happening. Of course, it would have been nice to have Tornado for the Zig, but having Tornado for hell, too. I mean, seriously, you just storm into the Iron City Abyss with a Tornado and then take the rune and get out of there, maybe, or something like that. So maybe we'll turn on air magic in a second. But for now, what we'll do is we'll quaff this potion, and we'll dump it all into translocations, because we want to get that up to level 27. Nice. We're not a portalist, alright? We're something much more than that, and the world needs to know. Okay. Ready to keep going? That floor was like almost too easy. We can keep going. We can get into the 20s, right? You know, that's respectable. You go to the 20s and it's like, oh yeah, I made it down to the 20 levels of the Ziggurat. Okay, there is definitely space warpature going on here. What do we got in here? Money over there, which is something. What do we got? Clowns. So we got a Chaos floor. Or like a Monoleg floor. Tarantellas. Looks just like a... Oh, it's a Zot floor. I suppose. That makes sense. Alright, so we're looking for orbs of fire. No, okay, there's also pan lords over there. So, I hate this. It's just a pan lord floor. Okay, so it's pan lords. Whoa, I sort of hate this. I sort of feel like maybe we should try to deal with these pan lords. I was not expecting a pan lord floor, maybe. I don't know what I was expecting, but it wasn't a pan lord floor. Calcifying dust. Okay, let's just blink up here. Deflecting bolts of energy. So let's just try a singularity. That's what we've been doing this whole time. Alright, maybe take out a couple of pan lords here. If you guys want to get sucked in, it's eyeballs, which I hate. But we've got our buffs up already, so maybe we can come in and maybe help take out some of these guys. We're getting hit by Zedagood. You know, it's a fight between me and Zedagood right now. Okay, yeah, he could get stabbed. We killed Zedagood. That's cool. Alright, Zedagood collided with Jump. Okay, so this is basically like awesome Gale's Gravitas. I feel like, yeah, this, you know, singularity is what Gale's Gravitas should be. Junip has almost died, and Junip did die, because these guys are all colliding with each other. Thogil died. Alright, this is just a big Panlord brawl here. This is amazing. Alright, I feel like we can possibly take some of these guys out. Okay, singularity imploded, but if we can fight in realm of a black, you know, within the event horizon of a black hole, that's absolutely what we want to do. Let's cast it right here. Alright, not too many more Panlords, right? How many Panlords are there going to be? Probably a lot. Yikes, my Shroud falling apart. I'd rather have that up, because I know some of these guys can hit. Alright, we might need to get, like, our Amulet of Regeneration up or something like that. Apocalypse Crab coming around. What is this? This is nonsense. We would love to just, like, kill these guys, right? 4 Pandemonium Lords in view. No Torment here. Okay, Singularity imploded. We got a couple more of these in us, though. Okay, how about one more down here, because we're fighting 2 of these guys. Almost dead. Still more distraction, please. Okay, and there is some gold to distract some of these guys. You died, you died. 4 Pandemonium Lords still in view. They just keep coming. And to be honest, if we attract all these guys up here with our satisfying space crunches and such, maybe what that means is we can make our way around, and the stairs will be relatively not distracted, and we can leave or something like that. Okay, get a couple of stabs here would be great. Kill you, Singularity imploded. No, that's no fun. There's 4 Panlords here, but 3 of them are right here. We got probably 2 more Singularities in us. Okay, which is fine. We can take these guys. A lot more Panlords out, at least. I think we might be able to take out at least these 2 up here. Yep, we still have our distortion up, and these guys are both distracted. You're almost dead, and get the stab in here. I killed Summon Hour or whatever, alright? Some of these other guys are close to dead. Yeah, this Singularity really does a number. It gets really good distractions on people, which is arguably incredible. Alright, Singularity imploded, but we got one more. We gotta make it count. Unfortunately, there's still a Panlord over here. You're blinking over there. I hate that, but Changu is happening. Okay, these guys are coming around. There's at least 2 more Panlords now that I look at it. But I can at least get a couple of stabs in here. Changu blinking around. Okay, how close are we to another Singularity? I sort of feel like I should cast... Oh, I can't. Don't even have enough to cast a stupid Mephitic Cloud. I mean, I could cast a Mephitic Cloud right now. Blast of Chaos over here. Yeah, maybe I should have cast a Mephitic Cloud. I was afraid that was going to happen. Ice Beast moving more slowly. Let's just get out of this cloud. I hate that this is happening here. Okay. Excuse me. These guys distracted by gold and moving generally more slowly. He is severely wounded and generally being bent around and bent out of shape here. Another Singularity would be great. You got paralyzed somehow. You're going to get close to dead because you've been standing around in nonsense. You're almost dead, please. Yeah, you're going to die. I killed him. I feel like, honestly, just confusing this Apocalypse Crab is a good use of 3 magic right now, especially just because, well, it'll block their clouds as well. 2 more Panlords here, at least, that I can see, at least. Okay, down to that. We got to put on our magic resistance, please. So ring of Stytex here, please, instead of Peshkats. If you're going to be like that, throwing ball lightning or whatever. Xianggu. He's petrified over there. I feel like I should definitely go up and take advantage of that if I can, but he's not petrified anymore. I feel like in the time I would have taken to wander up there, it would have been the same effect. Yikes. Okay, Solidil, you gotta die. But I bet if I just take a couple steps away, that's fine. Oh, he got paralyzed? Oh, I gotta take advantage of that. Fine. I feel like, oh, I feel mighty. Let's keep that trend up. I'm gonna step one step out of this crazy chaos cloud and then throw confusion down here because that's a centaur shaped shifter. Take you out. Take out this wolf. We are very hungry, but I feel like we took out a Panlord floor. I mean, are you agreeing with me here? We're almost out of food. Any more Panlords? Anybody late to the party? I feel like they're all relatively perceptive. You know, they wanted to sort of gang up on us. Wow, that was cool. We got a ration for that one, though. We got a beef jerky. Let's eat that beef jerky right now. Cast deflect missiles. A little bit more money. Book of Flames. Scrolls of Fog. Book of Debilitation. Who cares? Nope. Bread ration. Cool. We can take a look at that. Oh no, it's a shillelagh. Oh no, we wanted that shillelagh. That's hilarious. We're Harrigan. We're like the quintessential Irishman. We gotta have a shillelagh. I was afraid of that. I said that right back in video 1. We're gonna have a shillelagh. And you know what? By God, we're gonna have a shillelagh. We're taking that shillelagh, alright? It just speaks to us. Check out this deck. Oh, legendary deck of wonders. I don't think those are any good anymore, though. I think they got rid of the interesting effects, like the experience card and whatever. So we don't care about those decks too much. We barely use the deck that we have. We got a little bit of extra food here, so that's good. Plenty of food. And we got a shillelagh. So that just makes me feel like strolling on. Put on, what else do we need to put on? Let's put on our intelligence ring, because that singularity is just amazing here. We just need to make sure that we didn't die to that electrical Panlord there. Cool. Panlord floor, ostensibly one of the toughest to deal with, and it's not like it was an early Panlord floor either. I mean, this is level 20 here. Took out 1,000,000 Panlords all at once. It's pretty awesome. You know, I love this sort of gravitational sort of blade dancer style we've got going on here. Throw up a black hole and then, you know, throw up our warp weapon, and now we're just like dancing around our black hole and stabbing people into the abyss. It's pretty cool, you gotta say. Alright, what do we have here? Our deck is full because we picked up a shillelagh probably. Haven't used our phantom mirrors either yet. We got a bread ration. We'll probably use that pretty soon. Next time we cast a few more singularities. But yeah, it's not as hungerless as it used to be. Controlled blink is getting towards hungerlessness, believe it or not. All right. I know my voice is still going. You can hear my voice is going, but you know, I mean, the body is weak, but the spirit is willing here. You know, I mean, we're ready to keep going. I gotta press through the ziggurat. Last couple of videos were very short. This video is going to be like a proper ziggurat marathon here. All right, so here we're gonna go. We're gonna go down through, and you know, I still reserve the right to leave at any time. But now that I'm so close, I feel like we might as well. And this one that we can teleport. We love that. It's a mummy level, though. Oh no, I hate that. I should have left. I should have left when I had the chance. We can teleport away, though. I'm just gonna cheese this one and teleport away. Mummy priest and stuff up there. We're gonna leave here. Mummy priests and whatever. We're gonna leave. 2 mummy priests? I don't think so. We're just gonna blink our way merrily towards the exit. Hi guys, what's up? I see the exit. Oh no, I didn't mean to leave the ziggurat. We gotta go deeper into the ziggurat. Okay, I blinked to the wrong place. Okay, so here there's stuff distorting space. It's a guardian serpent though, it's just a snake floor. So I feel like we made the right decision. Make sure we have on our buffs. Oh, maybe dragon floor? I guess. These guys are gonna try to surround us, maybe. So I'm sort of glad they're awake right now. We can take care of the advanced guard here. I guess it is a Naga floor. Totally reasonable. Yeah, 2 greater Nagas and a couple of these guys. Okay, so it's definitely time for a singularity now. Yes. Possibly here. Well, let's maybe blink out of this corner here first. Just blink out here. There's a lot of them. Okay, so let's cast Singularity. Yes, like right next to us, because we're going to get surrounded soon. So cast a Singularity like here. And then maybe try to like just tab people, I guess. I sort of almost want to like haste these guys. Or let's get a Rod of Shadows. Or a Rod of Clouds, I mean, over down here. Maybe we can get something to take out all these Greater Nagas. Well, Acidic Fog, that's a perfect one. Ah, yes, Gravitational Energy and Acidic Fog. We are so absolutely devastating here. Maybe I should have not warped my weapon if I was going to take out something else. But you know what, to be honest, all these Greater Nagas don't mean nothing. Briar Patch destroyed, who cares? I have no idea where that Briar Patch came from. And do you think I care? No. Alright, we got this stuff blinked towards us, but again, it's just Singularity time. That's what that means. We can throw one of those right in here. And yeah, these guys will die real quick. We're getting slightly constricted. There's also a Thorn Hunter. Oh, I see what's going on over there. So, you know what? Let's just back out of this guy's grasp. Okay, we're taking some damage. Shock Serpent. We do not have electrical resistance right now. So there's just a Shock Serpent over there. I guess we can probably destroy that Briar Patch or whatever. Destroy Briar Patches and such. I guess we can like control blink away. Or something. I mean, do we really need to control blink away? Let's control blink into this corner. And then we'll get up here. And now we'll just cast one more Singularity or whatever. Now, there's still a Singularity going on here. Okay. So what now? More Distortion. More Stytex. Because I'm a little worried about those electrical guys. And, yeah. They're distracted by gold generally. And such. I feel like in general we should be cool to just keep attacking. They're distracted by gold and what have you. Should we put on our Amulet of Regeneration? Yeah, Amulet of Vitality here. I feel like that's not a bad idea. Try to distort away some of these tougher guys, maybe. Greater Nagas speeding up or whatever. You know, this is fine. We're just waiting until we get another Singularity, because I feel like another Singularity is really going to do it here. Getting up to 100. Yes, this is fine. We're able to maintain like a positive HP balance with this Amulet of Vitality, which is pretty helpful. And I'm glad I have this electrical resistance right now. I think that was a wise move putting that on. Even if it means that we're going to be a little bit trickier in casting this Singularity. What's our Singularity like right now? 17% without our awesome ring on. But at the same time, who cares? We're getting constricted. Okay, we're going to break free. It's fine. We can break free from that. I have to break free. Etc. Still distortioning here. We can still maybe throw up one of these. I don't have my deflect missiles up anymore. Oh, I probably should have waited until a Singularity, though. Every little bit of magic counts here. Greater Naga needs to die because they're the ones who are going to constrict us, and then hopefully we can get a Singularity going on here in 1 second. A lot of gold to distract these people, too. So that's like something. Yeah, you're going to explode and maybe kill off a few of your foes. A little bit more in the way of just one more magic and we'll get the ability to use Singularity, which is fine. I'm not quite keeping a positive HP balance anymore, but alright, time for Singularity. Yep, do it right in here. Nice. Satisfying crunch. Very satisfying. And hopefully all these guys will just go back to other realities or whatever. More grounded in the material plane. I don't like that. I was really liking my buffs over here. If I get in here and get a couple distractions, maybe that'd be fine, but I do enjoy my phase shift. Ring of Shaolin might be an option. Hey, is this Singularity still happening? Doesn't look like it. Man, was that the shortest black hole in history? Yeah, it was. And our Quick Blade of Flame it's not even warped anymore. So to be honest, this is not where I want it to be exactly. At this stage of my life. Low hit point warning. Okay. Yeah, I feel like it's worth a blinking at this point. Let's just blink over here. Yeah, it's going to be uncontrolled. Oh, we ended up with a uncontrolled blink over there. You know what? That's fine. And maybe I should heal up a little bit. Just heal up one thing. And let's try some of our other options. Let's try maybe... let's evoke a Fan of Gales, or a Stone of Tremors or something. Or a File of Floods, or a Disc of Storms. Or a Lamp of Fire. Lamp of Fire up here. Snakes don't like fire. Killed that guy. You're almost dead or something. That's fine. Here, let's try, just throw everything we got at him. Do it. Killed that Greater Naga. That's fine. Gesturing all over the place, but we got a bunch of elementals on our side now. I think that should be relatively cool. Yeah, maybe we can help these guys out. Maybe get up into the thick of things a little bit. But we're good. We're all good. Next time we get a warp weapon, I feel like that's the next thing we should do. Maybe a deflect missiles would have been a better thing to do. But we're going to step away from the action. Thorny Briars, hey, that's a little rude. But I'm currently poisoned or whatever, so maybe I could like just quaff a curing or something like that. I guess, let's do that. Alright, might as well. Cool. Black Mamba. Alright, maybe let's just get out of here. Check out this loot. What do we got? A Scorched Great Sling. We decided we don't need that. File of Floods is inert, which definitely confirms my theory about that. A Wand of Heal Wounds. Well, we only have one charge left on this Wand of Heal Wounds, so maybe that's like a free scroll recharging if we can pick that up. What else do we got? Enchant Armor. Don't need it. Recharging. We want that. Enchant Weapon. We don't care. Floods, Rock Wall, Conjuration, Wand of Heal Wounds we should check out. Yeah, so those two we can sort of take. Money is always good. Need this Confusion, book, Fog. Interesting scrolls here worth taking. A new kind of cloak we're definitely gonna check out. So here's the plan. We're gonna take that and definitely the scroll of recharging. And probably be on our way. We can take one more scroll of fog, I guess. I was interested in this Wand of Heal Wounds, though. Can't carry that many items. Well, let's just drop this Wand of Heal Wounds. Well, let's just use this Wand of Heal Wounds twice. Alright, yeah, might as well. Alright, now we've got an empty Wand of Heal Wounds. This one is, how much? Wand of Heal Wounds. 3 on that one, so I guess it was probably worth it after all. And we have this Ring of Slaying that we don't need. Ring of Slaying can get gone. Yeah, Ring of Slaying, who cares? Yeah, can we finish off this floor? Now I sort of feel like we can. I feel like now that we've sort of, you know, got them on the distracted over there, we can absolutely take that. Okay, so we even had a scroll of blinking net positive on this floor. Yeah, we're okay here. To be honest, we're totally fine. And we want to make sure we get all that Gozag gold over there. It would be really foolish to leave this big, meaty floor. I think we got this. No problemo. Yep. We're feeling a little overwhelmed. We just needed a chance to regenerate up our magic. Potions of magic would be nice for us. So just, yeah, get all over here. Scrolls of Enchant Armor we don't really need. Right? No. Ring of Protection? No. Ring of Fire? No. Alright, let's make that very clear. We don't need any more Rings of Fire. We don't need any more Rings of Positive Energy or Rings of Protection for that matter. Got it? Rings of Slaying neither. We got other way better stuff. And fine. File of Floods we don't need. Alright, and in fact, we don't really need any more miscellaneous stuff. Alright, yeah, we don't need any more miscellaneous. We got plenty of miscellaneous. But we would love to have all this gold. Feeling hungry? Okay, we got one bread ration here. Cast Deflect Missiles. Great, that was fine. And let's check out this cloak. Ichor-stained cloak. Interesting. What do you think? Could be good, could be bad. It's awful. Huh. It's got the cold resistance that we wanted. But no, I mean no, we can't just give up like 5 AC for that. You know, AC protects against cold too. Alright, so that was no problem. Right, took out that for the ziggurat. Let's put on our good ring here, our brilliance ring. Yep, instead of, I guess, Dietex, put on our Amulet of Smartness. Amulet of Vocabulary. Fine. I guess we're ready to go. Scorched Great Sling. Yeah, we decided against the Great Sling a long time ago. Here we go. Yep, Magical Force, Warping Space. We got it. We've seen that before. What is it going to be? Is Giants. So what do you think? Vaults Floor? Giants Floor? Looks like a Vaults Floor. We can handle a Vaults Floor. I appreciate a good Vaults Floor. Just because, well, you know, it's a good meaty Gozag Floor. It's going to generate a lot of gold, assuming we can handle it. I think we're okay. I mean, he's going to get smitten. All right, but you know what? Here we go. Let's get a Singularity just like in here. Maybe we should wait for a second. Let's wait for them to just get a little bit closer. And now that they're all close in here, yeah, okay. Cast Singularity as such. There we go. That's going to be fine. Hopefully it's going to mess with that. I really just want to deal with that Centaur, or not the Centaur, but the Sphinx there. And maybe this Titan who can sort of smite us from a distance. They can cast sort of semi-irresistible damage. There's, like, what, a Tengu Reaver up there? We could also throw down some Fitted Clouds. It's totally a reasonable option. Definitely totally reasonable. Now you're confused and getting warped around. It's not fun for you. Okay, yeah, these guys just need to absolutely die. Tengu Reaver should get absolutely destroyed immediately. Now you know what? It's time for another Singularity right around here to deal with that Lich. Miscast it. Yikes. Okay, let's try that one more time. That's a waste of 9 magic that I hate to use. But at the same time, Word Translocations is up to 26. You know, I mean, it's about as good as it's going to get. It's still 10% castable. Come on, man. I guess my judge is about as high as it's going to go. I'm doing my best here. 2 Ancient Liches. Yikes. I guess there are Ancient Liches at the bottom of Zot. I guess you can't argue with that. Or not Zot. I mean, they are at the bottom of Zot, but they're also at the bottom of Vault 5. That's true. These guys all relatively distracted by something or another. I mean, definitely the Singularity seems to be pretty distracting. It did implode, though. So let's cast one more. Nice. Okay, hopefully you'll continue to be distracted. Lichy there? Mr. Lichy? You're going to get... Oh, I'd rather not be in this reality. My life force is restored. Can we get out of this material plane? I'd almost rather save it for one more Singularity, though. I mean, that's going to be the difference maker more than anything. Singularity saves our life just through making this fight be over immediately. Still have distortion happening, so we can take out these guys. No problem. One more Singularity over here, I guess. Well, let's wait till he's not distracted. Yeah, okay. One more thing going on over here. I don't have any cold resistance right now. I realize that. So maybe that's something that I need to work on. Goldeneye Shapeshifter. Oh, okay. This is fine, though. We're fine, and we got another Singularity if we need it. I feel like a Singularity is not what we need right now exactly. Oh! Golden Dragon bit me for quite a bit. Okay, so let's heal up just a little bit. Get back into some other reality here a little bit. Make sure he doesn't do that again. Get up our magical defenses. You can't bite me. I got a Galubria. I got all sorts of translocations to make sure that doesn't happen. And look at all that gold, precious gold. I feel like that definitely was worthwhile. Great floor there. Picking up all sorts of money. Whole bunch of stuff. Scrolls of Identify. New kind of ring. Okay. I'm game. It's a nice ring. And it's a nice ring with cold resistance. It gives us the stealth minus, but it also gives us the intelligence boost that we need. Okay, yeah. And it gives us, like, control teleport whenever we need it. I mean, we could honestly use that to forget control teleport the spell if we needed to. Because I feel like that's something that we should be wearing, like, all the time. I mean, if we wear that instead of Pescat, Pescat gives us the plus stealth. But we got tons of stealth. I mean, I feel like we should wear this and ditch Pescat. Because I feel like this is just objectively better to Pescat. And it's the Ring of Descent, which I kind of like. It's got a cooler name. Yeah, it's going to give us the minus stealth. As opposed to Pescat with the plus stealth, but the minus dexterity. All these numbers. I like the fact that it gives us cold resistance, though. You know, you can't argue with that. Might as well hang on to Pescott, because why not? I mean, just in case we need that +1 intelligence to really put us over the edge. But we got 8 scrolls of recharging now. This has been the best ziggurat ever. I'm so completely satisfied with this voyage here. New kind of rod. It's a +2 rod of clouds. How's our rod of clouds? It's not as good as that one. Alright, so equals I N to C and drop N. Got a new rod of clouds and it's slightly better. Sorry, old model, you're obsolete. You know, this is the rod of clouds 4S. 2 scrolls of amnesia. Interesting. I feel like I might as well use those or hang on to them because I'm going to want them in a second if I'm possibly going to learn. Oh, cool. Full. Let's eat that, though. Magic mapping. Nice. Yeah, if I'm going to learn, like, Tornado or something going into the end game. And, in fact, we're almost to the point where I really would love to just turn on... Whoops. Did I... Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure we were still recording. I accidentally hit F1 instead of escape there, so... I wanted to make sure that it didn't mess with the recording. You know, I pressed F9 to end the recording, F1 to start the recording. So I didn't want to make sure it did any weird thing where I'm double recording the video or something like that. I guess that would be fine. Cool, though. So dare we keep going? I mean, 23 out of 27. I feel like we're almost done. We might as well just finish this thing up, right? We got this. This is another Zig clearer character. We knew it right from the start. Harrigan, he's a bold guy. He can clear a Zig if he wants to, if you put your mind to it. Let's keep going down. I mean, that last floor was amazing. We're already up to, what, 14,000 gold? As we head down, the odds of controlled teleport, yeah, I mean, approaches infinity. It approaches 1, I should say. There's no such thing as an odds approaching infinity, I guess. Oh, whoops, Rod of Clouds is not what we want. Oh, okay, Caustic Strike! Whoops. Okay, so I was not expecting this. I guess this is maybe a depths floor. Where's that Caustic Strike, though? You're right there. Man, that Caustic Strike has got to go, so far as I'm concerned. Maybe I should have used the Rod of Clouds here. But let's, yeah, all these guys are slightly distracted. The Shrike was the one who noticed me. He's the one who shrieked. So this Caustic Shrike knows that I hate his guts here. I got him with what? Negative energy. That's pretty perfect against a Caustic Shrike and all of these living foes. So to be honest, this is great. Maybe we can put a Singularity right up in here. Seems like about the perfect place for it. Look at all these guys are going to suffer. Space collapses in on itself. Let's get out our blade. Let's get up our buffs. And I feel like this is not going to be anything that we really need to be concerned with. We're standing in a cloud. What are we standing in? Calcifying dusts. You know what? That's fine. Let's get out of there, but it's fine for now. All these guys should be relatively dead. These living creatures don't really stand a chance. There's a Caustic Strike over there. You know, that's nothing to scoff at, right? We know how annoying these Caustic Strikes can be. So let's just make sure we throw down a Singularity, like right at the Caustic Strike. Oh, what? Okay, no calcifying dust, please. Please don't do that. Okay, yeah, we're more experienced here. Let's see if we can stab this Shrike, please. You're almost dead. Okay, great. We can get in a little bit of a nice stab against him. I'm sure Airstrike would have worked fine as well. If we send a Caustic Strike to the Abyss, that means that I'm never, ever going to the Abyss again, if I can help it. I mean, if I get banished there, you know, I can't help it, but... So I can't tell. Is this supposed to be like a lair floor, but just like a souped-up lair floor on steroids? Or is it actually a depth floor? I mean, to be honest, it looks like a lair floor, but it's just like they ran out of powerful hell lair monsters. Because you never see, like, lair level 27, so they had to add in some more stuff. You know, tons more dire elephants, tons more elephants here. They could have thrown in some Spriggans and forests, I guess, if they wanted to. That would be interesting to see a Spriggan floor. I don't know if such a thing exists. But again, this is going to do wonders for our gold situation. Look at this gold. Sheep. haven't killed one of those in a while. Quite satisfying. There is a Caustic Strike, so let's just use a Rod of Clouds against this guy. Sure. Doesn't have enough magic points. Okay, well, never mind then. Make sure that we deal with these Caustic Strikes properly. Caustic Strike, no longer distracted by gold. Yeah, well, you should be. There's a lot of gold to be distracted by. I think we got this. We're still at full health. I'm happy to just keep tabbing. Maybe these Caustic Strikes are not quite as bad as they used to be now that I have the tools to deal with them, and also enormous piles of gold everywhere, which are causing enormous distractions. Right. Yeah. Cool. Cool. We good? Ziggurat 24 was a delight. I'm glad I came to this floor. Look at all that money. Oh, and the Cloak of Flash. Flash. Ah! Savior of the universe! Nice! That's amazing. Alright, so we found the cloak that we were looking for. You know, it's, I guess it'll reduce our magic resistance by a little bit. But we gotta take the Cloak of Flash. How can we not take the Cloak of Flash? Look at it flash like that. Look at all the colors of the rainbow. It's flashing. We're gonna be a superhero. Alright, so we'll take this Cloak of Flash. What? Why can't I carry this? Because I picked up what? A Potion of Cure Mutations. Oh, well, let's just drop our other cloak, I guess. Drop the cloak. Where is it? Am I wearing a cloak? No, what did I pick up then? This is ridiculous. Dropped a cloak and I picked up something else. Cure Mutation. These amnesias, I guess I could probably use right now. Yeah, let's just use this amnesia right now and see if we can deal with this. Alright, so what can we get rid of? We can get rid of Summon Forest. Is that the only spell that I really want to get rid of? All these other ones are pretty good. We use them all the time. Control Teleport. I mean, I have that Control Teleport ring now, though. So, let's forget Summon Forest. Let's forget Control Teleport. Alright, all of a sudden I've got a lot more spell levels. I could get Tornado, I could get Disjunction, I could get basically whatever I want. And my spellcasting is going to continue to go up. This last Amnesia I can't imagine ever needing, so let's just drop that. Pick up the Cloak of Flash. Now we're a superhero, we can fly around, and also be the savior of the universe, and king of the impossible. And a whole host of amazing other things. Although we're just a man with a man's courage, so, you know, bear that in mind. What can we drop here? I mean, we picked up something, I guess. We just got, like, tons of stuff. We're just so excited to have all this stuff. I don't know. Let's just drop this Potion of Cure Mutation first, because we're going to just quaff this Potion of Experience right now. Flood of Memories, and it's all going to be translocations, please. Because we're so close. So close. Potion of Cure Mutation, we'll take it, because it seems like an appropriate thing to do. New kind of ring mail. Alright, well, give me a second here. Let's drop the Shillelagh. Let's check out this ring mail. It's got the cold resistance that we want. I mean, that could be Cocytus armor right there. We already have the RC++, but I mean, if we have this, then that means we don't have to wear our other one. We could wear one of our other rings, of which we have lots of good options. So, I sort of want to keep this. I sort of want to keep Shillelagh, too. 2 Potions of Cure Mutation. We definitely want those. And a Potion of Experience again. So, you know what? Let's just drop some stuff over here that we definitely want to take, and then we'll figure out what we're going to drop later. Alright, Potion of Experience. Let's go. Flood of Memories washes over me. What if I did just translocations? We can get our way up to 27. Totally worth it. Do it. I have mastered translocations, and we are now Harrigan, the Planewalker. Oh my gosh, that's 100 zillion times cooler if you ask me. We're like a Planeswalker from Magic the Gathering. That's about the most powerful thing you can be. And, you know, it's like the Abyssal. It's sort of like I was saying, you know, that's really more what translocations is all about. It's about the intersection and the manipulation of planes of reality. It's not just about portals, all right? You don't understand what you're talking about if you're just talking about portals, all right? You need to take quantum translocations field theory or something like that. Wand to heal wounds. How's this one compared to my other ones? This one's way better. So let's keep this one and drop the other one. Basically a free scroll of recharging. Amnesia, who cares? Money we'll definitely take, obviously. We love our money. Broad axe is pretty cool. Interesting stuff, though. That was a good floor. Scrolls of Fog. Magic resistance. Yeah, we just ditched that for the little bit of extra defenses here. Our EV is now up to 40. Oh, wow, the Brooch of Shielding. The Brooch of Shielding. Well, now I got too many options. I just got way too many options. All right, I guess that's a good way to get up to RN+++. If we head into some of these hell rooms. Like, you know, I feel like that's a good Tartarus brooch right there. Right? I mean, we can get up to RN++ pretty easily. We can also have warding to deal with any sort of summoned shadow fiends. Because I know that, you know, the Hell Lords are pretty keen on summoning fiends. That seems like a pretty good situation to me. Plus some extra defenses. Yes, please. I mean, I don't know. Looks good to me. Shillelagh, we want all that stuff, though. We definitely want these things. Alright, so we gotta make some tough cuts. Cure Mutation I definitely want. What can we get rid of now? Are we going to get rid of Pescott? Are we ever actually going to use Pescott again? No. Are we ever going to need... What else? Potions of Cancellation. Don't know, Tremors. Legendary Deck of Summoning. Are we ever really going to use that? No. Alright, we're done with decks. We never used it. Alright, we'll take these two things instead. Alright, I hope we don't find too much more good loot. Alright, although we did get our Cloak of Flash. Minus a little bit of magic resistance, but plus huge amounts of defenses. We're okay on our magic resistance. I'm not quite as invincible as I used to be, so hopefully we don't get paralyzed or something like that. But at this point in the game, I'm not that concerned, I guess. I feel like we're feeling good. Alright, we just need better boots, maybe a better helmet. But we're swimming in loot. And that's everything that we wanted to see from here. Good. Excuse me, one more time. We got 3 more floors to go. I'm not giving up now. My voice is killing me, as you can tell, but you know what? It makes my voice sound all gravelly and battle-hardened. We've been through the muck together, you and me, you know. I mean, we've seen some stuff. We've got the 1,000-yard stare, crawling our way through a ziggurat here and emerging our way on top of a pile of bloody corpses at the end. But you know what? We got a bunch of loot. We got a bunch of experience for our troubles. We are now Harrigan the Planewalker, master of not just this plane of reality, but all planes of reality. And we don't let a little bit of a sore throat stop us. Alright, plus we're filthy rich. We're a tycoon and a half right now. Let's keep going, and let's hope that that monologue did not lead to our hubris-field demise here. We'll go out with guns blazing one way or the other. Okay, again, is this just a lair floor or a... Interesting. Okay, so it is a Spriggan floor. Alright, this does seem to be like a souped-up lair floor. Maybe that other one was more of a... what do you call it? Oh, this could be a swamp floor. I gotcha. Alright, so this is a swamp floor for sure. That other one might have been a lair floor. Let's get a singularity in here. I feel like that druid is not going to be nearly as powerful without his trees to back him up. I mean, that's really why you have to worry about those druids in the first place, is because they get you next to those trees, and then that does an insane amount of damage. It's like they can cast Summon Forest on you. Fighting skill is going up. We could consider turning on some more skills now that we've basically done what we need to do. I mean, we've focused our translocations up to mastery. Harrigan the Planewalker. I can't express to you how pleased I am about that. Okay, all these guys going to the Abyss or whatever. Yeah, these guys are all dead. Or whatever. A little strange to find some of these guys in here. Some of these guys I wouldn't exactly consider to be traditional swamp creatures. But there are certain end rune vaults that have the abyssal creatures in them, for example. So these green deaths and these monstrosities are not completely out of place. Shambling mangroves, I sort of forgot about these guys. Alright, how about one more singularity in here? I feel like that's a pretty good option. Yeah, that's going to crunch through a lot of the nasty stuff. Shadow is destroyed. A lot of stuff is just happening. Like, I have to press space a lot on every turn. This is a very happening sort of thing, you know. I mean, there's a lot of odds and ends to keep track of. You know, I just press tab, space, 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 tab, space, 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 and hope that everything works out for the best. These ravens, not an issue. My EV is a little lower than I would like, considering that we're being attacked by a mangrove or something like that. I'm not sure. Throat warbler mangrove. Is it worth one more singularity? I almost feel like it's not. I feel like let's just make sure that we're tabbing appropriately, and if we need a singularity, we'll get a singularity. But let's just not use a singularity because we feel like using a singularity. Let's use a singularity because we need to use a singularity. We'll keep our magic in good supply here. Send a bunch more folks to the Abyss, and we're just good. We're just good to tab here. Yep, still not nearly in any sort of HP danger. These the shambling mangroves. I mean, that's annoying. I mean, I feel like that's sort of holding us back a little bit. You know, I mean, it's reducing our EV to only 32. But I mean, honestly, are you concerned? I'm not concerned. I'm tabbing here. I could be holding down tab, probably. Just tab space, tab space, tab space, tab space. Alright, this is great. Alright, let's get our distortion back on. But I mean, obviously I'm in no danger that I'm like considering every move right now. You gotta know when you got this and when you don't. Alright, yeah, this is a little bit tougher than I thought. Sure, let's deal with that. Oh, it's Tentacled Monstrosity. That was dealing me a little bit of damage there. Alright, finally we can get up and deal with these mangroves. So hopefully we won't be entangled in these roots for too much longer. But here we go. Tentacle Monstrosities. Some of the most dangerous things in here. They're still listed as a yellow level threat. Especially to a tiny little halfling like us. Oh no, we're just a poor little halfling. Don't tangle us up in your tentacles. Please, Mr. Tentacle Monstrosity. You're so monstrous. I am so small and weak. He says as he lulls him into a false sense of security. I can see an artifact gleaming over here. Alright, it's the Scythe Finisher. Pretty cool stuff, but we can't even pick up a scythe. You know, that's our excuse for not mowing the lawn. Ruined Helmet is okay, but okay, whatever. Fan of Gales, who cares? Pyrus Manual. See, I'm willing to check that out. What is it? Manual Earth Magic. No. Identify. Okay, more identify. Fine. Conjurations. Nope, not our style. The Macabre Finger Necklace. I was talking about the Macabre Finger Necklace. Wasn't I? That's exactly what I wanted. I mean, I've got lots of great rings, but I've got lots of great amulets too at this point. What do you think, though? I mean, if I were to wear the Macabre Finger Necklace, then I would be able to put on, for example, Stytex at the same time as these, or the Ring of Shaolin for +8. On the other hand, I have great amulets that I like to wear sometimes too, including the Amulet of Vitality. Okay, let's put that over here in the maybe pile. What else we got in here, though? Anything good? Amnesia? No. Ruined Helmets, new kind of ring. Maybe I could put it on my Macabre thing. Okay. It's okay. Magic Resistance? Yeah, it's okay, but it's nothing that we're going to wear. Let's be realistic. Fruit is delicious. Slimy Blowgun would have been good like 8 years ago. Oh, this stuff is okay. Royal Jelly, let's just eat that right now. It's going to take up space. Yeah, that ring is like okay. Surely it is, but, you know, we don't need that much magic resistance. I feel like I should just take both these things. Can I take both these things? No. I mean, again, this is just trophies at this point. But, on the other hand, trophies are awesome, right? When's the last time we used a potion of cancellation? I mean, I guess we could use it to possibly deal with some contamination if we wanted to chain invisibility or something like that. We got 8 scrolls of recharging now, 2 scrolls of Holy Word. Those scrolls of Holy Word, you know, that's when we're going into hell, you know, we could really appreciate that. Or maybe a Panlord for if we get one in the next 2 levels. I'm digging these relatively corporeal floors, though, here, with this definite amounts of Gozag gold, definite opportunities to use confusion and things like that. So, we might not be able to take this Macabre Finger Necklace. You know, it's good. It's good. I'd rather have it than the Brooch of Shielding. Let's be honest. The Brooch of Shielding is like, it does the same thing, basically. But we already have excellent defenses. I'd rather have this Macabre Finger Necklace for possible crazy interactions with rings. There you go. Oh, look, he's flashing with a bunch of cool colors. I mean, look at all that magical protection there. You know that blue and pink and purple is like the official color of magic. You know, I'm sure Vehement loves that amulet over there. But we just don't have the inventories for it. Sorry, you know, I mean, you can only carry so much loot. And we got to carry around our shillelagh. Okay. So I guess that's that. Anything else worth looking at? No, not at all. 2 more to go. Alright, come on. Show me like an orc floor, a lair floor, something like this. I'm digging these floors. Of course, yeah, there's a only 1 in 27 chance. Okay, looks like we've got a crypt floor. If I had to guess. There's a cursed skull. That's the nastiest part of it. So let's make sure we just have... Okay, Revenant's coming around too. Yeah, okay, so we're going to have to deal with this. Let's just throw up a singularity down here and make sure we can deal with that cursed skull right away, because I'd rather not get tormented, would you? Flayed Ghost is trying to flay us, but yeah, he's getting warped away right away. Alright, Ancient Lich up there, and a bunch of dudes up here. I feel like eventually... Ooh, he's summoning those guys. Let's just do that, and make sure that that happens. Okay, yeah, we'll try to get rid of the source of that fiends right quick, please. You're up there. Okay, that's fine. But not that fine. Can I take you out real quick, Mr. Ancient Lich? Blink this way. Oh no, I'm silenced now. I forgot about that. I can't even read scrolls anymore because I'm silenced. Okay, so I gotta leave this way. Please. Alright, that lich just needs to get torn apart, please. Really welcome that ghostly flame. Not necessarily, but it's shrouded in silence. I'd like to get away from that. Yeah, walk into that ghostly flame. Please don't torment me or anything like that. I did get seriously tormented. Okay, where's that ancient lich? Ancient lich has got to go. Alright, that curse skull also needs to go, but I don't like being in range of all these tormentors at once. Please, just let me go here. Singularity implodes. Okay, so we actually were able to... Oh no, the singularity is happening still. Yeah, please continue to attack that singularity. Alright, it's continuing to destroy all these guys. Maybe it can destroy that fiend even. The ancient lich just needs to go. Alright, can I'm silenced. So let's just step out of the way. Ancient lich destroyed there. Okay, good. Singularity is still happening. Okay, there's a shadow fiend over there. I'm not sure where he came from. He is summoned by somebody. So let's just see what we can do about maybe getting out of here. Let's step away from that shadow fiend and not get tormented. Singularity implodes. Okay, so time for a new singularity. Definitely, right, like here. Okay, and now we can maybe take out some of these guys. We can't make our escape because if we try to make our escape, well, we're just going to run into some other guys up there. We got to put on our amulet of vitality. Yikes. Nasty stuff happening here or something. What am I doing? Standing in ghostly flame. Okay, let's take one step away. Singularity twisting things apart. Things just gradually being destroyed. Hopefully we can deal with those profane servitors and then eventually heal back up a little bit. I think we're okay, though, in general. Okay, yeah, this is good. Step up towards here and maybe get a couple of stabs. No, okay. We didn't get any stabs. Step away, and then we'll get another singularity in 1 second. If necessary, I could go berserk. But let's just put a singularity, like, right up here. And take care of all these guys with our distortion blade. Come on, gravity, don't fail me now. Gravity always works, right? Gravity is a relative constant in the universe. Never failed me so far. There's a revenant and an ancient lich, though. Okay. So I feel like I should just leave this general area. And an ancient champion. Okay. Singularity imploded. Were we able to deal with the specter? No, I think I see some silent squares up there. So we were not able to deal with the specter. Let's, I guess, make our way up towards the ancient lich is the paradoxical thing to do, but probably the correct thing to do. He's going to speed up. Ancient lich is trying to throw bolts of acid at me, but we still have deflect missiles. We still have amazing resources. We're okay to keep going until we hopefully get... Oh, we need to get another warp weapon, please. So, you know what, let's try just like a file of floods at you. Yeah, let's get just a little bit more HP, please. Oh, okay, yeah, whoops. So back off here, just keep backing off. And, okay, we get a distraction on you. Let's warp our weapon, warp it up, get into this ancient lich action here. Oh, okay, I don't want to be standing in water, but at the very least, you're going to go down pretty quick. Yeah, right, you're going to die. Okay, that's fine. You also need to die. The ancient champion is the second biggest priority, I feel like, because that thing is hurting. We're standing in flame, ghostly flame. You know what, this is fine. I feel good about this. No ghostly flame, please, if possible. I think I'm just fighting summoned creatures, unfortunately, which is not where I want to be. But I sort of need to recharge and hopefully get up to a new opportunity for singularity. Or there's a very damaged ancient lich over there. Definitely love to teach him who's boss. Let's shoot a lamp of fire up in his direction. Ancient lich is almost destroyed. Yeah, that's true. But can you possibly take him out, Mr. Elementals over there? I feel like that's going to help a little bit. Meanwhile, I'll continue to use my distortion blades. I could get out my rod of clouds, but... Let me hold out on that for 1 second. Okay, yeah, this is not quite where I want it to be. I feel like we're still okay, though. We're going to have... Oh, okay. Magical defense is stripped away. I hate that. Let's heal up. Yeah, 66. That's not bad. Keep going. How about backwards in here? Just backwards, generally. Okay. Towards the corner. I'll only have to fight 3 at once. Just step. Oh, well, now I have to fight all these guys at once. You know what? Yeah, okay. Oh, I wish I had... Oh, there's a caustic shrike clawing at me. Step into the corner. Heal up. We still have our distortion blade. Alright, now we have a healthy 72 HP. It's not even red at all. Okay, now it is. Oh, man, really? Why is this happening? I'm getting flayed. Oh, whoops. Flayed. Who's flaying me? I don't even see the flayed ghost. It's over there. Alright, so I guess what that means is it's time for, like, a Fan of Gales or something. I don't know. Fan of Gales. Sure, 38 HP. I hate this. Alright, 38 HP has got to get healed. So this floor is sort of killing me a little bit here. Ancient Lich would just... I would love it if you would go. Can I maybe just throw out some more opportunities to do some damage? How about, like, the Horn of Garyon? Stone of Tremors. Just destroy some of these guys. Nice, okay. Stone of Tremors. Sure, why not? And, I don't know. How about, the Horn of Garyon? Oh, nice. I summoned some beasts. Go get them, beasts. Definitely. Okay. So, whoa, 50 HP. So this is not where I want to... I don't know, man. I'm not digging this exactly. I mean, I'm going to recharge. I'm going to keep recharging because it's better to recharge than to be dead. But I just wish that I had an opportunity to, like, have a little bit more magic or something like that. Maybe if I hasted myself. Yeah, like, let's haste ourselves a little bit. Just because I feel like that could be a good option. And now I wish that I were not flayed. I also wish that I had, like, another warp weapon. I wish that I had enough magic for another singularity. Like, I wish that I would have channeled a little bit of magic here. I could try, like, reading a scroll or something like that, like a holy word. You know what? How about a holy word? Let's use it. What else are we saving it for? No, well, we killed all of our held beasts. That did not quite as much damage as I hoped it would. Maybe it did something, though. Alright, fine. Let's hopefully wait. Let's just wait until we can get another singularity here. We're all good. This is fine. It's not good. What's hitting me? Oh, it's that stupid... There's a flayed ghost over there. That flayed ghost has absolutely got to go. So what do we do about that? I really don't want to heal anymore, but it's like, what else am I going to do? I guess I should heal. Because I know I'm just going to get a lot more HP if I can just kill that guy. Okay, not flayed anymore. Yeah, I got tons of HP. See, that's what bothers me. Stupid thing. Alright, and I wasted my... I shouldn't have done an airstrike, maybe, but I feel like that was the safest move. I would love to have a warp weapon. I would love to have lots of things. I would love to maybe... Yeah, like... Maybe we could try that other holy word or something like that. Terrified of the Eidolon, but that's okay. Not that terrified. We try Disc of Storms, I guess. Let's use a Disc of Storms here. Sure, just blast discs everywhere. Keep using it. Whoa. Okay, just blew up a lot of stuff here. That did some... I didn't have my electrical resistance on. That's what I get for being an idiot. Oh, man. Alright, well, you know, I don't even know what to tell you about that one. That one feels bad, man. I could have left the ziggurat at any time. I was just so close. And, you know, I guess I was a little exhausted here. You know, maybe trying to rush my way through. I wasn't thinking about whether or not. I just always assumed we would always have our Stytex. And, you know, the fact that I gave it up, you know, I mean, that was our undoing there. We ended up destroying ourselves. So, you know, I guess there's nothing left to do but, you know, call it goodbye. Goodbye to poor old Harrigan the Planewalker. At least he's walking off to some other plane, you know. He's in a better plane now. Yeah, man. Well, that's a real bummer, honestly. It's a real bummer. Well, let me sing you goodbye, Harrigan. Over in Killarney, many years ago, My mother sang a song to me in tones so sweet and low, just a simple little ditty in her good old Irish way. And I'd give the world if I could hear her sing this song today. Tooralooralural, a tooralooralai, tooralooralooral. Hush, now don't you cry. Tooralooralural, a tooralooralai, tooralooralooral, until the day I die.